Alright, let's roast this Galaxy Z Fold Special Edition rumor breakdown. First, Samsung's new foldable supposedly being the thinnest foldable phone ever sounds like yet another spec race flex. Sure, it's great that it's 4.9 millimeters thin when unfolded, but how does that actually translate into everyday use? Will it make it easier to hold, or is this just another case of being thin for the sake of thin? Most users care more about battery life and durability than shaving off a few millimeters. You can't sell a phone on thinnest ever alone, especially when we all know the biggest complaint with foldables is how fragile they are. And about that 8-inch unfolded display, it's slightly bigger than the Fold 6, but only by a fraction of an inch. Is anyone really noticing a difference between 8 inches and 7.8 inches? It feels like they're just grasping for reasons to make this sound revolutionary when it's not. The supposed 200 megapixel camera sounds impressive, but let's be honest, Samsung's been throwing around high megapixel counts like it's candy at a parade. When was the last time a casual user needed or even used a 200 megapixel photo? Sure, it's great for marketing, but for the everyday user, it's just overkill. Plus, if this special edition is so thin, how on earth is it going to handle the thermal output and battery drain of a 200 megapixel sensor without cooking itself or running out of juice in half an hour? Then there's the supposed brushed metal look. Are we getting brushed metal, or is it just a brushed metal-like finish on glass? Make up your mind, Samsung. Either make it premium or don't pretend. And the idea that Samsung might release only one color variant of this special edition just sounds lazy. Special edition usually means special options, right? So why does it sound like they're just phoning it in with one brushed finish? The hardware details, like the power button doubling as a fingerprint scanner, is the same old, same old. Nothing new there. Pretty standard for a foldable. It almost feels like they're trying to stretch out the description to make this phone sound like it's bringing more new stuff to the table than it really is. The same can be said for the larger displays and potential 200 megapixel camera, just the same old incremental updates. And let's talk about availability. Limited availability is always a buzzkill. Nothing makes people lose interest faster than saying, "Hey, look at this cool thing, but sorry, you can't have it." It's like Samsung is hedging its bets, not committing fully to releasing this foldable worldwide because even they might not be sure it's going to be a hit. Finally, the Galaxy Z Fold 6 Ultra confusion. Is it even coming out this year? Samsung's playing it coy, probably because they haven't finished deciding whether they actually have something new, or if they're just going to rehash last year's models with slight tweaks. And don't even get me started on the potential price of over $1,500. At that price, it had better be folding my laundry too. Overall, this feels like another round of Samsung throwing everything at the wall to see what sticks, hoping something sounds revolutionary. A thinner, slightly bigger, maybe brushed metal, maybe 200 megapixel camera foldable that we might not even get globally doesn't scream must buy. It screams wait for the reviews to see if it's worth it.